those heebies. Make it snappy.
Jim, you certainly get more work out of these jacks than any foreman I've known. I'll be mighty glad when your holiday is over.
Me too. There's no place like Canada, though that kid sister of mine doesn't seem to think we're up to date. Imagine anyone preferring London to this.
I bet she's going to be mighty glad to see you.
Sure she will. And what a surprise.
Oh, just walking right in on her, huh?
Yeah, she doesn't know I'm coming. It's just about time somebody checked up on her. All alone over there. Mighty fast city, London.
Say, listen, Jim. You mustn't be too strict with her. A little innocent fun isn't going to hurt anybody.
If I found anyone fooling around with that kid, it'd be just asking for trouble.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3.
Doing well, little darlings. I must say you're not. Flogging your feet off day after day. What do you get for it? Nothing.
One of them brought me a pork pie today.
You can't pay the rent with pork pie. What we need is money. If their mothers want their little darlings to be hoofers, they've got to pay.
I know.
Make a speech. You know, appeal to them. Wring their hearts.
I'll try, Pence.
Yeah, go on, go on. Add up.
My friends. My good little friends. Look. When you go home today, will you ask your...
If it's about money, there's nothing to it.
Will any of you pay?
No!
Little darlings. Well, let's start at the beginning again.
Diana's a chump. Dancing up there on that roof till she's ready to drop. Not a halfpenny did she get out of it. She thinks more of those kids than she does of herself. Say, will you stop scribbling in that precious book of yours while I insult my best friend?
If you mean Comrade Diana, I don't agree. She spurns money rightly. In the coming civilization, money as we know it will cease to exist.
Baloney.
This baloney.
Say, turn your head to the left, will you?
Huh? This baloney.
Head higher.
This baloney will be a Bible for the next generation.
Max, if we don't get some food and pay the rent, there won't be any next generation as far as Diana and I are concerned. Why don't you get out of that chair and do some real work?
I'll get up out of this chair when the time comes, and then you'll see a man of action. A man of terror. The Iron Commissar. Max Tolliver.
Yeah, but Max, the revolution may not come for days. After all, Diana and I did give you a roof over your head. Now it's up to you to look after us. You're supposed to be a man.
We don't recognize sex in the party.
Must be a dull party.
Oh, do I really look like that?
What makes you think you've been posing for the face? Look what I've got. Still no money.
Food, if I remember
How about
rightly.
that brother of yours in Canada? Isn't he good for a touch?
Sure. He'd send money for my return ticket to Canada. He wouldn't even listen to reason. If he thought I was a flop, it would be back to the old log cabin for me.
Sounds like a popular song.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Oh, Mr. Hamilton. Do come in.
I suppose you've come for this week's rent.
No, last week's rent. And the 6 weeks before that.
My horse is
yeah, and
almost
it's no good telling my missus she'll get her money when you finish that neck, because she wants it now.
But my pupils, I'm going to make so much money out of my pupils. If you'll only give us
Look
just
here,
one...
Comrade Hamilton. I thought we'd discuss this matter of rent once and for all. Haven't I told you that rent is immoral? I even went to chapter 4 of my book to prove it.
And you're right, comrade, but my missus can't see it. Pay up or get out, she says, the old capitalist.
Week after week, you attend my meetings in Hyde Park, and now this. Didn't I promise to send your wife to a concentration camp?
And I'm depending on it, comrade.
You're not really going to sling us out into the streets.
Well, it's not my doing. I've argued with my wife, but it's her house, and what she says goes. I'm sorry, comrade.
Well, that's that. Well, I'm not going to take this lying down. Somebody's got to get to work.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's got to work.
Oh, don't look at me. I don't believe in commerce. I'd sooner commit a crime.
Yeah, but what about my beautiful horse? I put everything I got into him, including your face.
Max, you're not really going to let us down. Think of us on the streets, cold, hungry, Then the realization that you're responsible.
You'd never forgive yourself.
Outside is London with all its wealth. All we need is a little of it.
Well, what can I do?
The mastermind of the new day asks us what to do.
Can this be Max, the great thinker, the great leader? Be careful crossing streets, won't you, Maxie, darling?
All right. But remember, you drove me to it. I'll go out into the night.
But it's broad daylight, honey.
Mere figure of speech for a desperate man. Now, I've forgotten what I was going to say. But anyway, on your own heads be it.
Well, we finally did it.
We had to shame him into it.
Patsy, I wonder what he meant by it.
By what?
Well, that it would be on our heads.
Patsy, you don't think that he did say that he'd sooner commit a crime than work? Oh, but he wouldn't hurt a fly.
Oh, I don't know about that. When he gets an idea on that one-track brain of his, anything can happen. I'd better stop him.
Are you hurt? Oughtn't we to roll her on a barrel or something? Oh, isn't that for drunks? Oh, can you speak?
You idiot. You petrol-soaked idiot. Who gave you a car to play with?
Well, I'm not the idiot, really. He is.
Oh, so it was you. Don't look at me with that silly grin. You might have killed me.
I'm sorry, what do you say?
I said, I hope I didn't hurt your car.
Oh, well, if you did, it's not mine anyhow. It's only Reggie's. Yes, but don't be silly. You were driving. Oh, trying to wriggle out on a technicality, eh?
Will you two make up your minds which of you were trying to kill me?
It's too bad. I think that nasty car of yours might have smashed your lovely face. Sure, no bones.
Thank you, I can feel for myself.
Let me see you home safely.
I'll feel safe when you and that battering ram are out of sight.
How about a nice cup of tea?
I've had tea.
Yeah, if you're thinking of suing me, I know a very good lawyer. Just hop in, I'll drive you there.
Will you go away?
Yeah, well, the trouble is, you know, I haven't lived in England for a long time. I can't get used to keeping to the left side.
What makes you think you didn't?
And you never do a thing like that again.
No. This is fine, isn't it? Trying to smash up my car. Aren't you satisfied with hanging your own daintily on a telegraph pole yesterday? Listen, if you're going to drive in this position, I'm going.
Ah, it's all right, Reggie. You're safe with me.
Oh.
Good job I didn't tear my best trousers.
You're lucky to be wearing trousers. Once when I slipped off a bus, I wasn't.
Can you imagine? He wanted me to have tea with him and then sue him.
Lovely, wasn't she? Oh, those eyes. You know, you must see eye to eye with me about her eyes, Reggie.
I know who won't see eye to eye with you. Constance.
Nonsense.
Not nonsense. Here it is, in black and white.
Don't show me that again. It's not true,
Of course it's true. This is a Conservative paper. There you are. An engagement is announced between Lady Constance Westacre and Mr. Nicholas Brooke, the wealthy sportsman who recently arrived in England. It is understood the wedding will take place in 4 weeks.
4 weeks. I'm not engaged to Constance. That paper's a lying rag.
This paper is never wrong. Knew about both my engagements being broken off before I got the rings
Well,
back.
that's fantastic, just because I've danced with Constance half a dozen times. It's not fair to her, either. She'll probably be even more furious than I am.
Oh, she'll be absolutely livid, I think.
Yes, I have the paper before me now. Thanks so much for printing it word for word. You always were a darling. I'll have some more news for you soon. The exact date, I hope. Thanks again. Bye.
That ought to get him. Our bills can wait another 4 weeks, I expect.
Well, I hope the fellow has a decent background, otherwise borrowing money off him will be like running a tradesman's bill.
Give me a chance at him. Just a little check to be
No,
cashed.
don't you try cashing any of those weird checks of yours.
Leave him to Mother and me, and we'll all be on Easy Street.
Mr. Brooke and Mr. Baird, milady.
Watch your step. Think of your overdraft.
Nicky, darling, what an absolutely ingenious way to propose. You've seen the papers, of course.
That's why I'm here.
Just like a romantic legend, you are a darling. You know Mother, of course.
Oh, how do you do, Lady Emily? This is really rather embarrassing.
I think
about
it's lovely. Of course it was a shock at first, but a mother must realize she can't keep her children forever.
How are you, my boy? I'm Uncle Jerry.
How do you do, sir?
You one of the Berkshire Brooks?
Oh, you mustn't look for blue blood in my family, sir, no. Decidedly lower middle class. All Father's money was made into...
Say no more, my boy. Say no more. It's...
Oh, how stupid of me. I forgot to cash that check.
Ready? Run along to the club. Of course, I could tell that Constance was in love. You can't keep a thing like that from a mother, can you? The poor child hasn't been eating properly for weeks.
None of us have.
Connie, I must speak to you a moment alone. Excuse me.
What's the matter with you, Nicky?
You're supposed to be happy. Being engaged to me isn't so terrible as all that, is it?
Oh, well, no, Constance, of course not.
What?
Well, you're not in love with me.
But I am, Nicky. Now you two. There's plenty of time for love-making later on. You mustn't monopolize each other.
Well, Lady Emily, there's something I ought to say, and...
You come back later when they've gone.
Right. Well, that's the day. Well, goodbye, Lady Emily.
Oh, you've only just come.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, Connie. Goodbye, sir. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, it's you. You all know Reggie Baird, don't you?
I'm afraid not.
How do you do?
Goodbye.
How do you do?
Connie, my dear, congratulations.
Yeah, come along, Reggie. We're late. It's been charming.
Well, how's it gone?
Yes, what did he say?
He's not landed yet, but he will be.
Fine help you've been. Congratulations.
Well, I don't know what you're going to do. I'm going shopping. Do you think a fish slice would make a good wedding present?
There'll be no wedding. I couldn't make a scene in front of the whole family, but later on I'll go back and straighten it all out.
You hope. You better be careful. They're a very old family. If they can get a title out of Henry VIII, they can get a wedding ring out of you. I'll drive Thunderbolt if you don't mind.
Quite enough of your kind of help for one day, thank you.
I know French.
Advertising agency. No, I'm sorry, Mr. Gibson's busy.
Are you the girl with the lipstick poster?
Yes.
The photographer's waiting for you.
Thank you.
Any message I can take? Thank you.
Receipt, please.
Get me Mr. Gibson, quickly, please.
Wait, it's a lie. Besides, I've got an alibi.
I asked for 10 models and I get 7. I got a dozen posters to get out. I can't work without models. What's the good of my brains if I haven't got bodies to work on? Come on, spread out. I want a group, not a traffic jam.
Are you Mr. Gibson?
Telephone, just when I'm giving birth.
Yes.
For the Madison poster? What's he look like? Is he disgusting? Does he make you feel sick? Yeah? Hold him there.
I don't let him get away.
This is an outrage. I am an innocent man.
Here he is, Mr. Gibson. Fell right into our net.
You haven't got anything on me.
I want you.
I can explain everything.
You don't have to with that face. Ever been a model?
Model?
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I have.
Good. Oh, what a face. What a figure. What a man. Come with me. Come on! Stop crying. It's your own good.
No. What a place.
You said it, gorgeous. But you should have seen this dump when I took it over 6 months ago. Now it's like my New York shop. England's National Gallery of Advertising. For the Madison advert, before taking, isn't he magnificently revolting?
Yes, Mr. Gibson.
Flabby, weak, miserable, bald.
I'm here to earn some of your hateful money, not to be beaten to a pulp.
Behave.
Could you use another model?
Don't tell me there are two like you.
Oh, no, not exactly. She's a girl, a very pretty girl.
Yeah, send her around. I'll look her over.
I'll go and fetch her.
No. Telephone. You don't get out of here. Things like you only happen once in a lifetime.
What's the matter? Poor Max. I hope he's all right. Hello? It's Max.
If you're so insistent on making money, I know where you can get some, provided you don't care what happens to you. Come to 27 Craddock Street. I wish you could see me now. I'm a lost soul.
Yes, Betsy's got the address. But Max, what sort of a place is it?
Horrible.
Horrible?
Revolting.
Revolting?
Don't blame me if you hate it. Remember, I'm suffering too.
But Max! Max! He's gone. Patsy, he's in awful trouble. We've got to help him.
Hurry, it may be too late. Give me that address. Do be careful, Diana. You heard what he said. Remember now, I'll be sitting here worrying about you.
Brave girl.
This is your place.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
I thought you said you were a model.
I am. Of horses.
What?
Horses' heads.
Well, heads or tails, you're now working for Oglethorpe's advertising agency. You're bought and paid for. Come on, get ready. Have your chest in.
Shame of it. This is all the fault of my landlord's wretched wife. Now my face will be on all the posters, frightening people into chemists' shops.
Frightening them? Why, with your face, we'll paralyze them. Now look depressed. Give me misery. Hold it. Okay.
Lenin, I have betrayed you.
Is it any use my waiting another 4 hours?
I'm sorry. I'm sure it'll be quite all right as soon as Mr. Gibson sees you. Oh, Mr. Gibson?
Yes?
For the comfy, wumpy bed,
Ah, the comfy bed. Oh, no. You're not the pajama type, is he?
No, Mr. Gibson.
No, I look better in pajamas myself.
Oh, yes, Mr. Gibson.
Have we got a girl for the Broadway silverware ad?
Not yet, Mr. Gibson.
Oh, I must find one today. The perfect bride. Someone who'll crown their knives and forks with a halo of romance.
That's beautiful.
Somewhere in London there's a bride for me, and I've got to find her.
Yes, Mr. Gibson.
Fancy saying I don't look good in pajamas. Everybody in London knows how I look in pajamas.
Excuse me, but what sort of place is this?
Frightful. Absolutely shocking.
Shocking.
Yes. Take my advice and don't go in.
Oh, but I've got to go in.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Comfy, wumpy beds indeed.
Comfy, wumpy beds.
You're up for the underwear poster, aren't you?
Yes.
I'll see if they're ready. You ready for Mr. Willis yet?
Excuse me, but...
Just a moment, please.
Yes. Excuse me, but have you seen a man, a rather pale and desperate man?
Lots of men here.
They're ready for you. Get undressed, please.
Thank you.
Just what I've been looking for. Have you ever been a bride?
Me? Oh, no.
Oh, you're swell.
Oh, that's awfully kind of you.
I think you'll be just right, huh?
Oh, no, I wouldn't. I'm sure.
Oh, it's a chance of a lifetime. It'll lead to big things. Come on.
Oh, please.
Here's the bride I've been looking for, Dawson. Isn't she perfect? Isn't she marvelous? Well, get her ready. Haven't I waited long enough? I hope you'll do. The last three I had were no good.
Let me go.
so nervous about? I've handled dozens of brides.
Oh, please let me go. You've had so many, you won't miss me. Oh, please.
Just what I wanted.
If you touch me, I'll scream.
Say, what's eating you? Oh, we might as well get this over with. Hey, Bill, bring that camera over here. I thought I had a bride, but she's nuts.
You mean you're not going to marry me?
Say, listen, kid, all I want is your photograph, understand?
No.
What?
I mean, yes.
It's the greatest day of your life. But before you go to the altar to plight your troth, you had to slip away for one last fond look at this beautiful silver service by Borgways of Bond Street. So give me happiness. Give me that roseate look that conjures up dreams of that first breakfast with the man of your heart. That sacred rite consecrated by Borgways of Bond Street. Okay, Bill. Swell. Now relax. Well, when she comes to it, tell her we can use her again tomorrow.
I saw the whole thing, miss. It was his fault.
I knew it.
$8 million. $8 million.
Oh, what do you mean, 8 million?
8 million people in London, and you have to pick on me.
Oh, no, really, I didn't pick on you. No, it was just good luck. I mean,
No first aid, thank you.
Are you sure you're not hurt?
Quite sure. But better luck next time. Perhaps you really will be able to kill me then. Did he run you down before, miss? He has. He thinks I'm on arterial road. Oh, it's a bit thick. Picking on one pedestrian, like catching the same fish twice.
Well, will it help matters any if I were to fling myself in the river or something?
It would. Yes.
Oh, don't run away again.
I can't. Look what you've done.
Oh, dear, isn't it meant to be like that? Well, never mind, I'll fix it.
Look at him. Oh, I'm afraid you've lost him, my dear. Playing around already and under your very eyes, too. If you can't hold him after that act the family put on today, you're beaten.
You give up too early, Mother dear.
Well, I'm off.
In a few moments, my wealthy fiancé will be paying a call on me.
When he does, we shall all be in the soup, because I know he's going to break off that not-so-bright engagement of yours.
That's what he thinks.
Got an idea?
Mm-hmm. Are you a good actress, Mother?
No more than the average married woman. I've managed to fool your father for a number of years.
Well, here's your chance to fool Nicky Brooke.
How?
He comes here tonight.
I wish you liked me.
I see no reason for it. I've had a hard day, and now you have to turn up again.
I think it's been my lucky day. Look, why don't you come out to dinner with me?
What is there about my prostrate form that suggests food to you? First tea and now dinner.
Well, maybe you aroused my appetite, huh?
Quite the gallant night, aren't you? Quite the gallant night. Well, if it's any consolation to you, I'm wearing your colors. Black and blue.
Well, after all, it's not entirely my fault this time. You're behind me. I haven't got eyes in the back of my head.
I suppose you're going to say, it's just like a woman not watching where she's going.
Well, come to think of it, here. Clumsy fool, you might have killed me.
I saw the whole thing. It was his fault.
Thank you, miss.
After all, you haven't got eyes in the back of your head. Just like a man, not watching where he's going.
Sitting on the ground.
Why?
Just a moment, sir.
I thought it might be you. I'm so pleased to see you.
How are you?
Constance is... I can't say one word in front of Colin. She's such a gossip. And she exaggerates, too. I can't even let her know that Constance is lying ill in there. She might spread it as bubonic plague or something.
Constance ill? Since when?
Oh, it's nothing. Nothing, I assure you. She'll be better soon. Just nerves. She's so intense, you know.
Well, I'm glad it's not serious. When can I see her?
Not now. I've just given her a sedative. She's sleeping like a child. I'm sure she'll be better in a day or two, and then she'll be very glad to see you.
Oh, a day or two? Well, there's something I wanted to get off my mind today.
Is there?
You see... Lady Emily, when I came back...
Think of me, my dear boy. I haven't offered you tea. Now, that's thinking.
I don't drink tea. I just want a word with you.
Oh, not before Collins, if you don't mind, if it's anything personal. She'd build your merest weakness into overwhelming vice.
But it isn't a question of...
Tea for two.
Oh, no tea for me, really.
You men are always in such a hurry. Where to now? To the club for that rubber bridge or whatever you play?
I play squash.
Then for a rubber of squash. Well, if you must go, you must. Collins will get your things.
Lady Emily, that announcement in the papers, there was a mistake.
I know. I noticed it myself.
You did?
I did. They spelled your name with a final E.
I do spell my name with a final E.
Do you? But you don't pronounce it. Not Brookie, I hope.
No, not Brookie. Lady Emily, what I wanted to say was...
Now, you will come in tomorrow, won't you? No, make it the next day. And you will promise me that you won't be in such a hurry next time.
Well, I'm not in a hurry now.
Now, don't try to be polite just to please an old woman. I must go myself. Goodbye, dear boy.
Goodbye, Lady Emily.
I need that. I thought he had me once or twice.
It'll be easier next time.
Got another idea?
Mm-hmm. A nice little surprise for my future husband. It's brilliant.
Well, perhaps she's got measles.
Now, why should she have measles?
Well, a friend of mine had, broke out in spots on his wedding day. Picturesque, but dashed embarrassing.
I tell you, there's nothing the matter with her at all. Mother scarcely gave it a thought yesterday. She'll be all right tomorrow.
I see. Floral offering today, grand farewell scene tomorrow.
Your passion for dramatics will remain unappeased. There will be no scene, no fireworks. Constance is a very understanding girl.
Yes.
Hey, look who's there.
Max!
For Lady Constance Westlake, I tell her I hope she gets better and I'll be seeing her soon. Thanks. Hello. I was hoping I'd run into you. See you again.
You! I might have known you'd be around. I suppose you put that there.
No, really, I didn't. What's the matter? Caught you heel?
Oh, no. And it's no use your asking me to have breakfast because I've already had it.
Well, that's more than I have. I didn't have any dinner last night either. I've got spots in front of my eyes. I can't depend upon them at all.
You're telling me. Do you mind doing something about this?
Yeah, of course I will. And I'll have to go to an oculist. Take your face, for example. For all I know, you might be downright plain or even ugly, yet I think you're beautiful. Now, that must be a question of my eyes. I even think you've got a pretty nose. And for all I know, it may be a funny, sort of turned-up little thing.
Oh, why pick on me? You must know someone else in London.
You don't still hate me, do you?
Oh, don't be ridiculous. I don't even know you.
Oh, now, that's an absurd answer. I hardly know you, and yet I'm probably on the verge of falling in love with you. It's happening even as we're standing here. It's not our doing. It's just a matter of chemistry. We're playthings of science, couple of test tubes.
Will you go away?
Well, all right. Goodbye.
Oh, no, no. Do something about this.
Please.
Will you please do something about this?
Now, wait a minute.
What on earth are you doing?
Hey!
Hey! Morning, Miss Castle, room number 5. Thank you.
That girl who just came in, I want to see her.
Well, you can't see her. She's busy. Do you know her?
Oh, I know her. I love her. What's her name?
Oh, you love her and you don't know her name?
Now, listen, my proud beauty. One of these fine days, you hope to meet the man who will marry you, who will be the father of your children. Do you know his name?
No.
Well, there you are. See, names mean nothing. Oh, come on. Tell me, what's her name?
Diana Castle.
Diana Castle. Tell Diana I want to see her.
Well, you can't see her. She's posing.
Posing?
It's for advertising. Simon Silk Stockings.
Who's this? Oh, well,
Well, you see, Mr...
I'm just one of your models. Oh. Yes, this young lady knows me well. She said something about the Simon Silk Stocking.
But Mr. Gibson...
He'll do. Give your friend a pass.
Pass, please.
I don't remember your face.
That's because of my beard.
Ah, you shaved it off?
No, I never grew it.
I see.
Dressing room number 6, Mr. Smith.
Winnie.
Yes, Mr. Gibson.
How often have I told you to keep your desk nice and tidy?
Yes, Mr. Gibson.
Oh, now then, you're in the royal enclosure at Ascot. The wind's blowing everything out of sight. Ah, but there's no real wind when you're wearing Simon Silk Stockings. Will you make that wind machine go faster? I've got a model I want you to work with. I'll go fetch him. You wait here. Is this starch any good? Remember, Oglethorpe's handle only the best.
You'll find she's perfect, sir. If you mind watching whilst I put on the fence, sir, you'll find this will dry in a few seconds. It will dry as hard as a bolt. Now, just watch, sir.
Diana. Diana. Do you any of you girls know?
Ah, there you are.
Oh, well, how does it look, eh?
Well, it's... Gosh, you're so tall you probably got snow on your hat all year round.
Aha, just the Victorian touch, I see. Trying to make England silk underwear conscious?
Say, if you can't make them conscious of silk underwear, they're dead.
Oh, isn't that Lady Constance Westaker?
Yes, yes, it is, yes. Pretty, isn't she?
Yes, but she doesn't work here too, does she?
No, not likely. Just turns up every now and then to endorse a perfume or two and gets plenty of dough for it. You know, if you want to be a lady, smell like one. Come along, Mr. Smith. This is the model I want you to work with.
How do you do?
Oh, I'm frightfully well, but I always find Ascot so terribly exhausting. Hello, Diana.
Now it starts all over again.
Mm-hmm.
Bring that wind machine up a little, will you? Stand there, I'll show you what I want.
Well, something like this, or this.
Will you let me go?
It's a swell idea. Grab her again. You two holding hands, the skirts blow up, it can't miss.
Hey, well, it says it can't miss. Something like this?
Say, hold that. I want to have a look at it.
More chemistry. Just a couple of old test tubes. Now, do you mind getting out of here and letting me earn a living?
I've got to earn a living, too, you know. Ow!
You're just a rich young man.
Oh, no, I'm a model.
Model?
Oh.
Turn a little to the left, Mr. John Smith.
So that's your name, Mr. John Smith.
Now, wait a minute. We'll get the camera and shoot it straight away.
Do you mind explaining your mad behavior?
Well, I don't know. I feel terrible. Maybe it's love.
I beg your pardon.
I only said maybe. You know, you're icy. Perhaps it's that thing over there. If I go and turn it off, perhaps things will warm up around here.
I prefer it cold.
Oh, nonsense. I can't let you catch cold. Oh, let's be friends. Just because I drive a car rather casually doesn't mean to say I bungle everything. Been any trouble?
In future, nobody must touch this wind machine but me.
You all right?
I believe you're really worried about me.
Oh, well, someone's got to worry about you. Do you realize you've lost your job?
Plenty more. With you by my side, I ooze confidence.
Looks like you're oozing pie.
Yeah. You didn't get the sack, too, did you?
No fear. Sorry you did, though. Anyhow, you don't want to be a model. Strike out for bigger things. Stop driving around in borrowed cars and get down to some real work.
Does this mean you're going to watch my future career with great interest?
Oh, well, there isn't anything you can't succeed in. Unless it's driving a taxi. So don't worry.
I'm not worrying. Come on, this calls for celebration. Let's go out into the country, get some air, eh?
Don't mention air to me.
Tell you what, I'll borrow Reggie's car. No, just this once.
Oh, well, if you're going to drive a car, I'll be safer in it than out of it.
Come on.
Sweet and low, sweet and low, wind of the western sea.
Yeah, don't hug your food.
Oh, my frock's all crushed. Society news. Your friend Reggie interested in this sort of thing?
Oh, yes, he's quite a lad for gadding about and dining out.
The Marchioness of Wintergrove gave a small dinner last night for her debutante daughter. The guests were... Small dinner, my eye. There's 300 if there's one. Must queue up like a bread line.
Dinner for two is my idea.
An engagement is announced between Lady Constance Westacre and Mr. Nicholas Brooke, the wealthy young Scot.
Sorry, give me that paper.
John.
Well, I'm sorry, but all that society, it sickens me.
Well, there's no need to be so violent about it. Anyone would think this Nicholas Brooke was a long-lost enemy of yours.
Well, he is, in a way.
You know him. Expect he's dropped you now. He's marrying a title.
Well, he's not. Well, that's definitely off. Inside information. The engagement will be broken tomorrow. You watch the papers.
I will not. He can marry the whole peerage for all I care. I know the type. Pots of money, no brains, and a big snob. Lady whatever her name is can have him. Let's talk about John Smith.
Sweet and low, sweet and low.
This is my idea of heaven.
Grand.
All peace and quiet. Just you and me.
Caviar. Oh, John, you shouldn't. I'm glad you did, though. I haven't tasted caviar for years.
Excuse me, but have you seen a tall, dark man around? Sort of foreign-looking?
Haven't seen a soul.
No, nobody. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry to have troubled you.
That's all right.
I haven't seen him. He must be somewhere around. He can't have got very far away. Try further up the road.
Wonder if Reggie's wireless works.
Oh, darling, don't tell me you've forgotten the tea.
Very nice wine.
I prefer tea.
Beautiful beer.
I want tea.
Lovely, lovely lemon squash.
I don't want lemon squash. I want tea. My cousin in New Zealand is drinking tea. My uncle in Ceylon is drinking tea. My brother in Canada is drinking tea. And I want tea.
You shall have tea. You see that beautiful farmhouse over there? I'll go straight over and get you vats of it. And what's more, I'll drink the beastly stuff.
Behold, a criminal before you, fled from justice, gone with life. Have the honor to meet me. I am the greatest singer in all the world. In fact, I am the greatest singer in Switzerland. In my country, they call me the songbird of the Alps. I'm on my way there now to sing a duet with the echo. Why do you not hail my greatness?
Oh, but I do. I think you're wonderful. I think you're marvelous.
But why do you not ask me to sing? I am not happy when I do not sing.
Oh, well, please don't be unhappy. Won't you sing something for me?
I shall sing everything.
Oh, that's fine.
Where are you going?
Over here. You see, I'm used to sitting in the gallery. It gives a better effect, especially with a great voice like yours.
No gallery for you. You shall have the honor to sing with me. You shall be my echo.
Oh, no, really, I couldn't. I'm not worthy to sing with you. Besides, I don't know very much about opera. Wouldn't it be a very good idea if I went home and studied and then came back again?
I said you shall have the honor to sing with me. So sing. Now. Farewell, my gallant captain.
Farewell, my gallant captain. I told you how it would be.
Brightly dawns upon me, morning's gladsome ray, returning, yes, returning from my exile far away. Ah, how slowly winged the hours went piling on. And far remote from thee, my native land, brightly dawns upon me, morning's gladsome ray, returning, yes, returning home from countries far away. Evening comes through my dream, the vesper chimes are ringing. I see the tapers gleam and hear the maiden singing. Ah!
Hello, happy thoughts that knoweth naught of sadness. Will it be then, my Lord, to share again thy gladness?
Dawns upon me, morning's gladsome ray, returning, yes, returning from my exile far away.
Yes, let me go. Yes, let me go. From my exile far away. Joy now fills my throbbing heart. From the home I'll ne'er depart. No.
Ah, yes.
No.
Ah, yes.
Ah, yes.
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes, I'll ne'er depart.
Hello, company. Oh, no, don't mind me. I like it. Nice to have a spot of music with my meals. What are you looking so serious about, Diana? Be cheerful like your friend there.
You shall join with us.
Oh, me? Oh, don't be crazy. I can't sing.
You sing.
Yes, yes.
Oh, yeah, you can't talk to her like that. You don't mind you dropping in for a madrigal or two, but if you can't behave, clear out. Will you stop singing? You can't hear what I'm saying. Are you nuts?
No, but him, he's crazy also. He's dangerous, so watch yourself.
Away, no, it must not be. Let me see, I will be free. I will be free. Let me see. No, it must not be.
Ah, yeah, we must talk.
We do not talk. We sing. You do. Yes, let me like a soldier fall upon some foreign plain. This breast is ready for the war, to blot on every stain. I only ask of that proud race, the dent it plays in me. To die the loved and not disgraced, it's ancient
Mike, they're waiting for you at the Opera House.
forgot, unknown my tomb. I like a soldier fell.
Breakfast! Hey, you two, breakfast! Those sausages aren't for you.
Comrade, I don't recognize property rights. That sausage is mine.
Dry toast for you. If you look healthy and well-fed, you'll lose your job.
That job. I'm a martyr to capitalism. Someday there'll be legends about me. King Alfred and the cakes, Bruce and the spider, Max Tolliver and the sausage.
Breakfast! Hey, I wonder where those two are. Come on, Max, help me drag them down. Diana, you'll be late for work! Well, what on earth are you two doing?
Proposing.
And I said yes. But you're crazy. You've only known him a couple of days.
I know, isn't it terrible?
Was that only 2 days?
Seems as though we've known each other since childhood.
It's all so hopelessly bourgeois.
What did you intend to live on?
It's mad.
Hopelessly.
Oh, but it's nice.
Oh, no amorous displays, comrade. I'm having my breakfast.
Why, he hasn't even got a job.
You can have mine.
Oh, it's going to be such fun. Mrs. John Smith. Oh, it sounds wonderful.
If Mrs. John Smith sounds wonderful, that's love.
Sounds sort of funny to me.
Why, John?
Tell you what I'll do. I'm going to get more than a job. I'm going to pull off a big deal today with a certain titled personage.
Oh, darling.
Tonight I can be a new man.
I'll be all right in a minute.
John, we'll be late. We'll never get to work.
Good.
Guess there's something wrong.
John? I've got a great idea. Come on, it's me.
Oh, Diana, be careful what you're doing. No, it's no good. We'll have to take a tram. I'll see you tonight, darling. That big deal's in the bag.
Bye, John.
До свидания, товарищ.
What's that?
What is that? That's goodbye in Russian.
When you drive a car, it's goodbye in any language. Bye, darling.
Bye. Morning.
Morning, sir. Too bad about Lady Constance.
Lady Constance? What's wrong?
Well, they've taken her to a nursing home.
What?
She's very seriously ill. Her maid says that she's had a relapse, and she
Well, never mind what the maid says. Where's the nursing home?
Dr. Days in Welbeck Street.
Days in Welbeck Street.
So glad you've come.
Well, I had no idea she was so
You
bad.
don't know what I've been through. It's dreadful. She ran it after you left the other day. I told her that you called, and she sunk into a coma.
How awful, but if only she were well enough to talk. You see, there's so much to talk about.
I know. The wedding?
Lady Emily, there can't be a wedding.
Oh, Nicky. We must look on the bright side of things. She'll be better. There'll be no delay about the wedding, I can assure you of that.
Believe me, I wouldn't worry you about this at this moment if it weren't absolutely necessary, but... Well, you've got to know one thing. I'm not engaged to Constance. I never was.
So that's it. How could you do such a thing with her lying in there? She must have suspected that that's why all this happened.
Dear Emily, you must believe me.
I must believe my child. I should prefer to marry somebody else, somebody more worthy of her.
Lady Emily,
To my
please let
poor
me...
child, you are still her fiancé. You're entitled to see her if you wish, but I must remind you that she's still very ill, so please act accordingly. Bill, wait here. Get ready. He's outside. He's coming in now. Hurry up, lie down.
How do I look?
Ghastly, I hope. Just for a minute. Doctor's orders.
Hello, Connie. Hello, Connie.
You won't ever leave me, Nicky, will you? You won't leave me.
Oh, no.
Don't you worry. I'm going to get well.
Sure, Senor.
Then we'll go away somewhere together. And we'll be happy, won't we?
Well...
Oh, Nicky, I must hurry and get well.
Well, there's no hurry. Constance, really.
No, I suppose not. We could always be married here, quietly. I must look such a fright, Nicky. I don't know how you can bear it.
No, you don't. No, really, you don't. You look swell. As a matter of fact, you look remarkably well.
Time's up.
Well, goodbye, Connie. See you tomorrow. Lady Emily, I don't want
Not
to...
now. Please send the nurse in, will you? Quick.
All right.
Oh, I beg your pardon. What's this?
Not bad, eh? I'd like to go for her myself. Here, what's the big idea? That's my magazine.
That's my sister.
Oh, nice girl.
You bet she's a nice girl. Don't get thinking she isn't.
No, I won't. Fine run today, sir.
Oh, darling, this is going to cost you an awful lot of money.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, it's you.
Yes, it's only me. Haven't I met you before? Weren't you the girl we knocked down in the car?
Yes, that's right.
Yes, that's right. Yes. You didn't break any bones?
Oh, no.
This is Diana Gartle.
How do you do? I'm Reggie Baird.
Oh, you're the Reggie that's always gadding about. The life and soul of every party. Sort of person who never wants to go to bed. Isn't that so, darling?
Yes. Well, the only time I'm late is when I'm seeing Nicky safely home. You ought to see when he's had a couple.
Nicky? Is that the Nicky Brook you were telling me about?
Mm-hmm. Nicky Brook. Well. So you were talking about Nicky Brook.
John doesn't like him.
John?
John.
Oh, John doesn't like him. I don't blame you. Seems a very extraordinary fellow. Don't you know Nicky?
No.
Oh, I know him awfully well. And Constance, that's the girl he's engaged to.
Yes, I know. We're engaged, too.
What? Oh, congratulations. Well. Not at all. Congrats. No, perhaps not. You and Nicky will have to have a double wedding. No, same day, same church, same everything.
Oh, we don't know when we'll be able to be married. John's out of work.
Oh, John's out of work. Well, from what I see of the condition of things in the old hometown, I should say that you'll be very busy from now on.
Oh, I do hope so. You see, I've got a brother in Canada, and I don't like to tell him we're engaged until John gets a job. Oh, he's funny that way. He always imagines someone's trying to take advantage of me.
Yes, I know the type. Always ready to slosh everybody.
That's Jim.
No, that's Jim.
He does know his own strengths.
Yes, you will have to watch out, my friend, and do the right thing by our Nell. These Canadians shoot first and talk afterwards. Yes, well, bang, bang.
Well, goodbye, Reggie, old chap.
Goodbye, John. Remember me to Nicky when you see him.
Yes, I will.
Chaps like him live in a fool's paradise. Question of glands, I believe. Goodbye. It's been such fun.
Shall we dance?
Yes, darling.
How is Lady Constance?
Doing as well as can be expected.
Well, is she dangerously ill?
She's doing as well as can be expected. Hello? Yes, she's doing as well as can be expected. I'll tell her.
Tell me, matron, how are you?
Doing as well as can be expected.
Yeah, I thought so.
Nursing home wedding in this very room.
And you in a coma. He simply can't deny the engagement.
Told you it'd work. Here's something I hate to miss. An offer from Oglethorpe's endorsing somebody's perfume.
£300, that'd be useful. This nursing home's costing a lot.
It's absolutely no risk. An hour at Oglethorpe's will just about see me through, and it's the one place in the world I'll never run into it.
Well, I hope you're right, my dear.
Safe as houses. I'm going.
Hello? Hold on. Sticky's outside. Well, put him off, put him off, put him off. She can't see anyone now. Doctor's just given her a sleeping draught.
Ah, so glad to see you, Lady Constance. Welcome to Oglethorpe's. The hairdresser's waiting for you. And anything that you desire, anything that you want, please let me know. I'm entirely at your service.
Thank you so much.
Not at all.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We're quite ready for you, madam.
Thank you.
May I take your map?
Thank you so much. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to stare, but haven't we met somewhere before?
We may have met. Lots of people think they know me because they've seen my pictures in magazines and on posters. Like that one on the wall.
Oh, I see. Lure's a precious thing these days.
Yes.
But I'm sure I've seen you somewhere before.
I'm so sorry.
I was just wondering, do you know Nicky Brooke?
No, but I've heard a lot about him. My fiancé knows him very well. As a matter of fact, he doesn't think very much of him.
That's too bad. You see, I happen to be engaged to Nicky Brooke.
Oh, then you're Lady...
Mm-hmm.
I'm so terribly sorry. I'm sure Mr. Brooke's awfully nice. Oh, John's just prejudiced for some reason.
If your fiancé knows Nicky so well, surely I must know him. John who?
John Smith. No, you wouldn't know him. Oh, he doesn't get around very much.
Hello, Winnie.
What on earth are you doing here? If Gibson sees you, he'll throw you out.
I want to see Diana. Where is
You
she?
can't. She's busy.
Oh, now, just for 1 minute.
Here he comes. Here he comes.
Winnie,
Yes,
have you
Mr.
looked through these accounts?
No, Mr. Gibson.
Oh, but there's one here that owes us money.
Oh, dear.
This one here. Send them a letter. Tell them I want to check by return mail.
Yes, all
Without fail. It's important.
Yes, Mr. Gibson.
There is John. I wish he wouldn't come here. Gibson doesn't like him.
Persuade him to think more kindly of Nicky, won't you?
I will. John.
Darling.
Oh, darling, you shouldn't come here.
Oh, why not? Nobody saw me. How soon will you be ready?
In about an hour, darling. John, tell me something.
Mm-hmm.
Why have you got such a downer on Nicky Brooke?
Well, no special reason. Why? What is it?
I feel such a fool. I had to tell her, of all people, that you disliked him.
Well, what on earth are you talking about?
The girl he's engaged to, Lady Constance Westacre. Darling,
What?
I put my foot in it.
Well, Lady Constance. Where did you see her?
John.
Where did you see her? And when? Come on, darling, tell me, please.
Darling, don't be so violent in the chair.
In there?
Yes.
In there now?
Yes, darling?
Hello, Constance. Didn't the sleeping draught work, or are you walking in your sleep?
I got well suddenly.
You know her, John?
John. Oh, so you're the man that doesn't think much of Nicky Brooke. After a pretty big game, weren't you? Lure girl.
Well, what do you mean by that?
Well, listen, Diana, I'll tell you.
No, John. She's got the floor. Go on.
Are you engaged to him?
Yes, but what's that got to do with it?
Oh, nothing. Except I am, too.
John.
No, Nicky. Nicky Brooke.
Oh, so that's how it is. Well, how many more names have you got?
I must have been mad, Diana, but... Well, she had me stumped, lying there in that nursing home.
You probably put her there. Well, you're welcome to him, such as he is.
Thanks. I've got him already.
I love her, and I'm going to marry her. Diana.
Oh, John, what a wretched mess you've made of things. Everything could have been so grand, and now this...
It's still going to be grand. We're still engaged.
Wasn't very nice of you, Nicky, was it? Picking up with a little model girl while I was lying ill?
Constance, I'm glad you're feeling better because there's something I've been wanting to say to you for weeks. I'm not going to marry you, and What's the matter? You're not feeling well? Well, just sit down here, Constance. Just relax a little. Now, listen, Constance. I'm not going...
Darling.
...to marry you.
Madam!
Listen, Diana, I know there's a lot to explain, but you've got to listen to me.
Oh, nothing you've told me is true, so don't say any more because I won't believe
Oh,
you.
Diana, that's not fair, because...
Oh, leave me alone. What is it? Oh, it's you, is it? Come on outside. Treat him with respect, Winnie. He's marrying a title. What? He's going to be Mr. Lady Constance Westaker.
You're going to make us both very unhappy.
Speak yourself.
Well, it's no good pretending.
Don't go to scene in front of all these people.
I know I've been an idiot, Diana.
Hey, I want you.
I've been an idiot, Diana, but I'm trying to make things easy for us. Now, you're going to listen to reason.
I won't listen to anything from you.
You will.
I won't.
You will listen to reason if I have to tie you down.
To you, everything's a windstorm, hmm? Well, to me, you're nothing but a brainstorm. Throw this man out.
Got it? Yes, it's true, every word. Print it and pass it on to all the other newspapers. Will you, darling? Yes, I'd like to break up this little romance of his.
Taxi.
You are, sir.
What's that?
Your cloakroom ticket, sir.
Oh, thanks. 57 Brampton Court.
Oh, we've been over everything until I'm sick of it. What's the use? We're through. Let's forget it.
Well, I don't think you're being very fair, Diana.
You can't be fair about love. You either feel one way or the other. And I feel the other.
Well, that's not...
Oh, can't you see I'm fed up? Oh, go away. I never want to see you again, Mr. John Smith. Nicky Brooke.
Oh, excuse me,
You free?
Yes, sir.
I'll go to the Swiss airline in Piccadilly, will you?
Very good.
Jim! What on earth are you doing here?
Trouble is, I didn't get here soon enough.
Oh, Jim, I'm so glad you've come. Oh, Jim, I'm so tired.
I should say you would be tired. Standing around in your underwear all over the British Empire.
Oh, Jim, I haven't seen you for years, and all you can do is to criticize.
It's only because I've got to look after you. It's mighty lucky you kept out of trouble. Undressing like that.
Oh, comrade, have you seen the newspapers? All about you and your boyfriend.
What boyfriend?
A snake in the grass, a millionaire, and I took him to my bosom as a friend. Look what he's done to you.
What's he done to you?
There.
Boyfriend, your girl?
That's her. You're certainly in the headlines now.
This is my brother, Jim. Can't you ever shut up, Max?
And you told me you hadn't been up to anything.
It wasn't anything. And even if it was, it's all over.
Where is this man?
I don't know, and I don't care. Let's forget him. He's not worth bothering about.
It's no bother at all. I'm looking forward to meeting this bloke who gets engaged to my sister under another name. Where is he?
I told you I don't know.
All right. If you won't tell me, this newspaper will.
Jim, what are you going to do?
Plenty. This all comes of standing around in your underwear.
If he finds him, he'll do something terrible. I hope he hits him hard.
Brooke. Number 7, sir. Oh, goodbye, Reggie.
Goodbye, boy. Perhaps you'll change your mind.
I've phoned her all day. She just cuts me off. Any statement for the London Tribune? No, but I'll...
All right. I'll deal with him.
Goodbye, Reggie.
Now tell me, you wrote this stuff. Where is this Nicky Brooke? Who are you? I'm her brother, and I'm just aching to lay my hands on him.
Too late. One of my reporters just saw him off to Lindenau.
Where's that?
Switzerland. He does a lot of mountain climbing. Trying a spot of it now to get women off his mind, I expect.
So he's gone. That's too bad.
One of these kiss-and-run fellas. Figures like all these rich blokes, he can do as he jolly well pleases.
Switzerland, eh?
Glad you couldn't have reached him. I'd like to have covered that fight.
Yeah.
Name, sir?
Oh, Jim Castle.
Number 12, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you heard from Diana?
Yes, I've just been on to her, but she says she's through.
She can't do this to me. She's hot news, headlines. Why, the Lily's cold cream people are plaguing the life out of me. They even want us to go to Switzerland and cash in on the publicity.
Well, then maybe if you went to see her,
Don't interrupt, please, please, please. I'll tell you what. I'll go and see her.
Good idea, Mr. Gibson.
This is big stuff. Nicky Brooke goes to Switzerland, and now Diana Castle follows him to Switzerland, where love will find a way. So use Lily's cold cream and hold your man. Oh, boy, that's got hot.
Sounds good.
Get me out that last poster of Diana's. You know the one.
Oh, you better not, Mr. Gibson. She says her brother's on the warpath about her posing like that.
Well, if that's going to worry her, I won't tell her we're taking it. Anyway, her brother won't see it in Switzerland, and what he doesn't know won't worry him.
No, Mr. Gibson.
Going to Lindenau on important business. Back in a few days. Love, Jim.
And Lindenau's where John said he was going.
Geez, I hope they save the peace.
Oh, he'll do something awful. He'll kill John. And then they'll hang Jim. The police. That's it. We'll notify the Swiss police.
There'll be a help with both of them up the mountain. What do you think the Swiss cops are, anyway? Mountain goats?
Oh, you don't know Jim when he gets started. I tell you, he'll kill John, and I love him.
You mean to say you love him? And you let that poor guy call you up a dozen times, begging you to go with him. Why on earth didn't you go?
Because I hate him. Oh, come in.
A fine time to desert me.
Sorry, but I'm through with advertising.
Okay, quit. But later, I need you now. A big campaign for selling Lily's cold cream in Switzerland.
Switzerland?
It's an ideal place to sell Lily's cold cream. We'll beat the ultraviolet rays of the sun right on their own ground. That's why I need you. You've got just the complexion. All you got to do is pull up at the best hotels and demonstrate. First stop, Lindenau. When I get you there,
Did you say Lindenau?
Yeah.
When can we get there?
Tomorrow morning.
All right, Mr. Gibson, I'll go. But remember, I don't take off a stitch.
You don't have to. Lily's cold cream is only for the face. Now go and pack, because the plane leaves in an hour.
Plane in an hour. Patsy, come help me.
I will send it immediately, sir.
I want to see Mr. Nicholas Brooke. What's his room number?
247, if he ever comes back. Believe it or not, he's up a mountain in winter, the Schreiberg, and he's climbing it from the west side.
Do you mean it's dangerous?
Dangerous? It's a living suicide. Englishman. They make such a joke of dying and such a dreary business of living.
Give me a gin and mix, will you?
Yes, sir. Ah, Mr. Brooke, so you've turned back after all.
Yes, his strap broke. I'm going to make it today somehow, though. Here, would you like to get that fixed for me?
Certainly.
Thanks.
Say, is this Schreiberg as dangerous as they say?
Well, it isn't so easy, sir.
You going up to Schreiberg? Give me a whiskey and soda, would you? I'm just starting off up there, going up by the west side.
Oh, I'd like to have a look at that west side myself.
Yeah, you ought to someday. It's a marvelous view.
Now, there's something up there I'm just aching to see. You wouldn't like to join forces, would you?
Yes, sure. Done much climbing?
A bit, in Canada. Well, if you're ready, I may as well get my ski boots on.
You got some skis?
Yeah, outside.
Well, I'll meet you out there. I've got to get a new pair myself.
Grand.
What is all this?
I'll take this familiar.
Your girl.
She can't get him, she can get me anytime.
Be worrying about him after the way he's treated her.
You are with your girl, aren't you?
Good luck, Diana.
Don't marry him, dearie.
They've recognized you, sister. Thank you, friends, for the warm and enthusiastic reception to the little lady at my side. It will give her courage to go on with her errand of love and forgiveness.
Will you take down that awful poster?
Lady, that posts your hotel bill and your return ticket. Besides, it's art, and it'll do Lily's a lot of good.
It won't do you any good on me either if my brother sees it. I don't know whether you know it, but he's in Lindenau.
So what? Ah, relax. Just leave it to me.
But you don't know my brother when he gets started.
Listen, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Besides, these boys that like to play cowboy are just duck soup to me. If ever I get tough with him, he'll fold up like an accordion.
Jim!
Hiya, pal.
Who are you?
Me? I'm just the biggest liar in Switzerland.
Oh, I get you. You're the guy who's been fooling around with my sister.
Tell him I'm not Nicky Brooke. Tell him before it's too late.
This is Mr. Gibson.
Howdy.
Howdy.
What? Gibson? And if he's not the rat, where is he? Wait till I lay hands on him. No jury'd convict a man for defending his sister's honor. Out west, we'd elect him mayor.
But this is England.
No, it's Switzerland. Now listen
Oh,
to you.
Jim, let's go back to London together.
That's where I left you. Why didn't you stop me?
I couldn't the way you were carrying on, and it'll only mean trouble if you stay here. Oh, everything's a horrible mistake.
A horrible mistake. Then what do you call this?
Art, brother.
Shut up. And you said you were through with stripping.
But I didn't know anything about it, did I, Mr. Gibson?
What's he got to do with it? Oh, I see. You're the guy that made her do it.
Now, don't get me wrong, brother. I'm just a businessman.
Well, I don't like that kind of business with my sister. You know where I'm going? Up that mountain. You're Mr. Brooks up there, and when I hit him, he's going to fall harder and deeper than that guy.
Jim! Jim! Jim, you can't. It's barbarous. This is Europe. It's Switzerland. You've got to be good here. It's a neutral country. It's the home of the Red Cross, the League of Nations. Jim! Mr. Gibson, he's gone up the mountain after John.
Well, whatever goes up has got to come down.
But they'll kill each other.
I'm all for it.
Oh, we must do something. They've just gone off together. I must follow them. Oh, quick, get me a guide.
You can't climb a mountain.
Oh, you're telling me.
I've got you.
Where do I go to now?
Down there.
Don't leave me.
Don't worry, the rope will keep us together.
I can't go on.
The Fräulein cannot stay here.
The Fräulein can't move another step.
The Fräulein must go.
Not me, and stop making that horrible noise.
It is not I, it is the ledge. It is crumbling. He may have it.
Pull me up.
Catherine.
Oh. Oh.
Hello. Lovely day.
Quick! Pull me up! Look! The rope!
The rope? Oh.
It's slipping!
Yes.
Look! Oh, please! Oh! Oh! Oh, please pull me up!
No.
Brightly dawns upon me, dawns upon me, morning's gladsome ray returning, yes, returning from my exile far away. Oh, oh, yes. Oh, oh, yes. Oh, from my exile far away. Oh, 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 joy now fills my throbbing heart. Oh, 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 from the home I'll ne'er depart. Oh, yes.
I know.
Oh, yes.
I know.
Oh, no.
Ah, yes.
No,
Yes.
Oh, I'll ne'er depart. Oh, I'll ne'er depart. I'll ne'er depart. I'll ne'er depart. Oh, brightly dawn upon me.
No, I do not care anymore for the human voice. Now I like only the song of the bird.
I'm sorry I like birds, but I'm not a bird.
Shall I tell you something? They did not believe me where I was, so I flew away. I am the greatest of all birds. Listen. Tweet! Tweet! Is not that magnificent?
Oh, it's wonderful.
I shall teach you to be like a bird, and then we can fly away together. Don't go! You don't think I can fly, eh?
I'm sure you can.
Good. Then we shall climb together to that peak, and then we shall soar away together like two birds. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Ah, here we are. See that peak over there with a broken nose? It's the Matterhorn.
Yeah, I didn't come up here to Gabet Mountains. I'm looking for someone.
Well, up here?
Yeah.
How much does he owe you?
Plenty. And when I find him, I'm going to take it out of him with interest.
Tweet, tweet, tweet. Tweet!
Well, if I can help you find him, just let me know. I'm stopping at the hotel.
Thanks.
Just ask for Brooke.
What? What's that? What name did you say?
Brooke. Nicholas Brooke. I'm pretty good at bumping into people as a rule.
I'll say you are. So I've been walking around all day with a skunk I've been looking for.
What's that?
I'm Jim Castle, Diana's brother.
You are?
Yeah. And when I got through with you, maybe you'll learn to treat girls with respect.
I know what people have been telling you, but I wanted to marry Diana. I do still.
Now listen, you may be able to kid her with that sort of marriage talk, but you can't fool me. It's Diana.
Can't be. She's in London.
She's here, and if anything happens to her, you're responsible.
Now I take you to the highest peak and we fly away. Tweet, 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 tweet.
All right, Diana.
What you trying to do? Kill yourself? Are you all right?
Yes, I'm all right.
You drove her to it. I'll fix you.
No, Jim, you mustn't. I love him. I knew it the moment he left me. But he'll never leave me again. Will you, John? John! John!
Tweet, 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 tweet.
Nicky.
Diana.
Didn't work.
Brightly dawns upon me.
Now we're all polar bears.